Time. It's a number 20 and it is 2-0. MK scores and makes it 3-0.
He's gone all the way through and he has absolutely scored a wonderful goal.
Hello and a warm welcome from the Military Stadium in Aldershot for the Minor Units Football Final 2024. Tonight we've got the Royal Military Academy permanent staff taking on the Combat Manoeuvre Centre. Now last year the lads from Sandhurst won the trophy. They're chasing back-to-back success. Let's remind ourselves of how they did it last year. Well, let's hear from both coaches now. In a moment, we shall hear from Sandhurst. But first, I've been talking to Andy Mott, who is leading the challengers in tonight's fixture. Andy, tall order, you come into this fixture taking on the defending champions. Your thoughts then on how you're going to navigate that and come away with a trophy?
To be fair, they started off as a couple of years ago. So plan is to hopefully sort of recoup that trophy and walk away with it. However, I've been in football long enough to realise that it's any teams, you get to a final, you've got to work hard to get there. But we play a nice attacking style, we've got quick forwards, quick wingers, a nice holding midfield, and that's the sort of plan, sort of set up defensively well to allow us attacking players to get out there and do their business.
You're a small unit, you're a busy unit, lads have got work tomorrow, so not much chance to celebrate. How hard has it been getting 11 on the pitch for tonight and of course throughout the whole season?
To be fair, we've had to throw over a semi-final in Cavalry Cup this season because we couldn't get players to travel to Scotland, so opportunity at this finals is only a chance for a trophy. Just like a lot of military sport, we've struggled to get teams just because of people's commitments and everything, and hopefully people watching this can see that sport's still out there and people can get back into it and hopefully support and get teams out playing and coming into competitions like this.
What would it mean to the unit to lift the silverware?
As CMC's recently formed and we changed from Arm Centre to CMC, hopefully it puts that sort of out there, and it, as a sort of unit and an outfit, you can come down here, come and enjoy sports and do your work but enjoy it at the same time.
Thank you very much indeed. Brilliant. Cheers. Staff Sergeant Ricky Mailing, head coach of Sandhurst, defending champions. Extra pressure going into this final as defending champions, chasing 3 on the trot?
I don't think there's any pressure. I think, that we've got here by merit, and I think the team deserve to be here, and that's, and hopefully we can take the 3rd win in 3 seasons. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah, we spoke to your opposite number about how busy things are at the moment, and I know, yet another parade of young officers has just left Sandhurst. So how busy are you, and how hard has it been to get an 11 out on the pitch?
It's been very difficult, if I'm honest. We're on stand down now, so as you just said there, we had a commissioning parade 2 weeks ago, so everyone's on stand down. We got our centre backs are on holiday, so today we've had to reach to the bazaars to fill the team, but everyone's committed. We're here. Got a solid 11 out. A couple of subs, including myself, is injured, but we'll get there. It'll be a good game.
Does it filter down not just to the permanent staff at Sandhurst, but the young officers coming through about the importance of playing sport and the fact that the people that are looking after them are lifting silverware?
Well, we're yet to see if we're lifting silverware. We'll hopefully lift silverware at the end of the day. But the Oscar cadets, it is good for them to see. It'd be nice if this was done during the term time so they could come down and see, but it is what it is. But for them, yeah, it'd be brilliant if they can see that we're doing it. Hopefully we can start promoting sport, especially football. I love the sport, and keep promoting it and keep it going. It's good.
Good luck tonight.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
We are moments away from kick-off. The teams are going to be coming out. The national anthem is going to be played. We look forward to what's going to be happening in tonight's minor units final. Let's join our commentary team of Simon Hunter and his guest, Gowan Griffiths.
Hello and a very warm welcome to those of you joining our live coverage of the British Army Minor Units Cup Final live from the home of Army football, Aldershot Military Stadium. The Combat Manoeuvre Centre are taking on the defending champions, Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. Sandhurst coasted a victory last year with a 4-1 win against 2-9 Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Search Group Support Unit. Can the champions win a 3rd consecutive title, or will CMC stop them in their tracks tonight? Well, I'm delighted to be joined this evening on comms by the man, the myth, the legend, Gowan Griffiths. How are you doing, Griff?
Good evening, Si. I'm good, thanks. Looking forward to a good game. Thoughts go out to John Knighton, who is unwell today, as we know. And these two teams have dominated this competition for the last 5 years. It's set up to be a cracker.
Absolutely, and as we await the players, how much does it mean to these guys here? We know they're very busy. They've been working all week, and here they are trying to come out and win silverware for their side.
Yeah, both very, very busy units, but that's not stopped them in the last 5 years. As we can see, they've got their names on the trophy there. We do understand that the Sandhurst team found it difficult being on stand-down leave, and we know the armoured crew are also quite busy in their role as well. So it'd be interesting to see what lineups they can get up today and see what they can do.
Obviously, you're going to be up for trying to win silverware with your teammates, but how much more difficult does it make it whenever your schedule is just that busy? And it's perhaps not as simple as just rocking up and having 2 days of training ahead of a game.
Yeah, of course. Especially if you're in a demanding unit, which both of these two are, it's extremely difficult. You almost have to accept that the availability you have is what you have to work with, and you've just got to produce the best you can with the team that you've got, and I'm sure that's what we're going to see tonight.
And just give us a flavour of the quality on show. I mean, it makes it even more impressive, doesn't it? The fact that these guys are so busy and their week is absolutely crammed full with their jobs, but they come out and they put on a show.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the lineups, we've got players here that have played a good level. There's players that have been part of this. I can see Danny Sumner on the lineup there for CMC. He was part of the treble that they won more recently, and he'll be key for them. I know that Rob Guyton, he was involved in the Masters success, and we've got players like Mark Evans for Sandhurst, who's also got a lot of experience. So yeah, I think them characters will be key.
And we look at the likes of player coach Ricky Mailing for Sandhurst, just reinforces how much of a team environment this is and how much they all have to play for each other together.
Yeah, exactly that. And you can see with Ricky, you know, he's got his boots on as well. He's not just the coach of this side, he's also a player. And I'm sure, you know, people like this, you know, don't get to the final without those commitments. And it's great to see that he might have to contribute as well as from the sideline later on the pitch.
They love that chance, though, don't they? Come on, contribute, score a winner, you know?
Sometimes made up for them, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, the players made their way out onto the pitch, and if we take a look at the teams, first of all, starting off with the defending champions, Sandhurst in their red. Stephen Norris, Tara Rai, Saron Thapamagar, Mikalaev Payton, Mark Gray, Lee Tippett, Sunil Magar, Mark Evans, Ryan Ford, with them Stephen Pepperell, Dohan Hang Linden, and subs Daniel Hutton, and as we mentioned, player coach Ricky Mailing as well. Players just lining out on the pitch with the officials and of course the mascot. A very happy boy, I'm sure, with the ball there in the centre of the pitch. As the dignitaries also make their way out to meet the players and shake hands just to reinforce that special occasion for them, Griff. We'll also take a look at Sandhurst's challengers this evening in blue, the Combat Manoeuvre Centre. They're led by number 4 skipper Alex Perry, joining Jared Roberts, Ian Lamb, Paul Fretwell, Hayden Maguire, Neil Kelly, David Jones, Danny Sumner, Jordan Leverett, Robert Geisen and David Vendel. And on the bench are Anthony Baker, Greg King, Daniel Edmond, Liam Neal and player coach Andy Mott. Well, Sandhurst go for a 3rd successive title. As you said there, Griff, the history of this competition and the way these two teams have performed over the years, it just adds to that rivalry, that sense of competition, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think for CMC to win it 3 years on the bounce and then Sandhurst to win it 2 years on the bounce, there's clear rivalry here. As we mentioned earlier, with Sandhurst kind of having that fortunate issue with the stand down leave, I can see with only 2 substitutes on the bench, with CMC having a full 5. I mean, that could be a sort of defining point later on as legs get tired and they go for it. I don't know if that will come into play, but it's certainly an interesting observation.
Well, it could come into play if we go the distance in this game. Extra time and penalties on the card if the teams at the end there's no clear winner. So I mean, that, as you say, Griff, that potentially will test the depth of the two sides. Thankfully, it's a fairly dry evening here in Aldershot after all the lovely weather that we've had, the wet weather. How might that allow for some more expansive football, a bit more perhaps creative football as well?
Yeah, I must say credit to the ground staff, because the pitch is looking better than it has done most of the season. It's a shame the pitch is looking so good as we come to the end.
Dignitaries making their way to the end of the lineups. Players just in their final bits of stretching and warming up. I'm sure there'll be a few nerves jangling there as well. The adrenaline starting to pump.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing for the national anthem.
Well, at the conclusion of this evening's formalities and after the national anthem, players are just about to kick off here at Aldershot Military Stadium with the defending champions Sandhurst going up against their challengers CMC Combat Manoeuvre Centre. And the players now shaking hands just to reminder of the spirit between the two teams and the players, and also a nice way, Griff, to let off a bit of steam midweek. Not being flippant about what's at stake tonight, but certainly nice to get out and for them to put on a show.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Brilliant for every minor unit. You know, they don't have the biggest unit in terms of strength, and it's great that this competition can allow them to have a fair shot at cup run, because I know it can be difficult for smaller units when they are entered in the major units to kind of have that availability. But this competition is brilliant for the grassroots game of Army football to also have a prize. And I'm sure they'll be well up for this tonight, and the preparation will be as best as they possibly can be, and they'll be raring to go right now.
Let us know where you're watching from. It's a very warm welcome to each and every one of you this evening, joining us on Forces News YouTube channel, live from Aldershot. And G. Humphrey says, hello everyone from Canada. Great you're joining us this evening. Do let us know whether near or far where you're going to be watching this evening, and send in your comments. The referee just getting the captains together and officials as we await kickoff here. And kickoff on this beautiful surface.
It's a lovely evening as well, isn't it, Si?
Absolutely, yeah. Blessed with a bit of sunshine, dare I say it. The minute I mention it, it'll disappear, but hopefully it stays dry for these two sides. And they're able to express themselves on the pitch. The captain's just doing a final handshake there. The referee and his officials tonight. Sandhurst are going to be kicking off in the red this evening, and CMC in blue. Some more people taking their seats here at the stadium. Great to see more coming in to watch, which should be a great night of football.
It's great that they're swapping the Merseyside derby tonight, aren't they, to be here? I'm sure a lot of people opted to stay in and watch that, but if you're watching online, it's you may be able to get a bit of both, especially with the earlier kickoff here tonight.
There's an embarrassment of riches then online tonight. Do let us know where you're watching. We'd love to hear from you. And played forward there for CMC. Just both teams looking to size each other up here, try and get some early momentum.
Yeah, you can see, like most cup finals, it'll be so cagey to start off with, and it'll take a little time for the teams to kind of settle down a little bit, and we've had that for the first few seconds, haven't we?
Absolutely. And Sandhurst just working here to get the ball out of the box. Early signs for CMC, trying to find the gaps through the middle. Chasing hard as well here.
Oh.
An opportunity for Sandhurst to chase.
Great strength there to carry the ball out from the back.
Yeah, it's that physical presence that you need. Keep that upper hand.
Oh, he's in. Great defending again there.
Well, he's been a busy keeper so far this evening.
He's offside.
Calling offside there, but Sandhurst's defence just being tested early doors. Sandhurst keeper Stephen Norris.
Very much a no-nonsense approach there from the centre-back. Get that ball up the pitch.
I can't afford to give away any early scores here, any early momentum. That's exactly what CMC will be looking for, of course. Try and put their mark in this game. They know Sandhurst are up for a third successive title if they're to come away victorious tonight. And
just see both sides trying to adapt to the formations that each side are playing, and they're just trying to pass on information at this early stage.
Tara Rai getting involved there, and a good tackle there as well from him. And put out there by Mark Gray. Mr. Kirk, watching on YouTube, says, "Come on, you Blues." Crafty says, "Watching with my brother." Watching from Kippertown, Nova Scotia as well. It's a real international presence tonight.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it?
Wonderful here. As Danny Sumner, CMC, throws the ball in. Oh, and a bit of a miss there from CMC. They have an opportunity here to get up the middle. And Mark Gray in on the action here. Can he get it up there on the left-hand side?
I think the referee was going to play on, and he's gone back and given a free kick. Good decision from the referee there.
Yeah, straight back from the ref. Got to set the tone early.
A great forward run, wasn't it, from the centre-back, Gray? And, yeah, got himself in a position where he either to kind of keep going or give that ball to his teammate, and he opted to keep going. He's drawn a foul, and now they're in a great position to be in.
Very healthy position here. Sandhurst. Mark Evans lining up. Take the kick. Just summing up his options here. Seeing his man in the box. And what's he going to go for? As he checks out those CMC defenders. And across. Oh, fantastic strike! Straight in.
Mark Evans, straight in.
Amazing from Evans. A ball that looked like it was just gliding wide of the posts, and a fantastic curling shot there, Griff. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, not surprised. I mentioned him at the start as a key player, and that's what he can do. He's taken an opportunity to put that ball straight in, and he has, and it's paid off. And yeah, 1-0.
Wonderful strike.
4 minutes in, 1-0.
Sandhurst 1, CMC 0. Not even 5 minutes played yet here in Aldershot.
Well, that certainly changes the whole dynamic now, doesn't it?
Absolutely. CMC have, you feel, have got to chase a little bit here now. If they want to peg back some of that, some other advantage.
Yeah, they're under pressure again now. Look, Sandhurst, they've got that spring in their step now.
Another opportunity here. Ball put into the box, but rather innocuous there. Keeper's able to tidy up at the end. And Danny Sumner again, looking to tidy up a bit at the back.
Yeah, he's quite experienced, Danny. He went over to the Masters, European Masters Games as well with the Army this year, and he done well there, and he'll be very keen to lead this side today, right in the middle of the midfield.
Linden looking for the ball there, but not quite making it through. Sandhurst starting to control a bit of possession here, Griff.
Yeah, that's what a goal does to you, isn't it? You can really relax a little bit, and you can start to play your football now.
Looking fairly composed, but the ball's just finds its way out there. CMC look to move up the right-hand side. Throw in taken quickly. And up the right-hand side they go. But Sandhurst have seen it safely. Out for a goal kick.
Sandhurst not afraid to play out from the back. You can see there they've gone short. They're happy playing the ball and being on the other 18-yard box. Defender here carrying it out. It's just been cut out there.
Oh, it's a bit sloppy there at the back. But time to Allow for clearance from the keeper. It's a little untidy there.
And Brett's going to foul.
Close it up. And that challenge on Linden. And the players have just a little think about who'll step up to the ball. Little conference early on in this game.
They're in no rush. They're 1-0 up. They're trying to settle down and stay calm. Pressure's now on CMC to get back into this.
I think their time. That's Pepperell, number 10. And it's a strike there, but
I don't know if he...
just cleaned up in the end by the keeper.
It's always difficult for goalkeepers. I think the ball went in the net before he'd even had a touch of the ball to settle down, so he hasn't had a chance to settle into the game, and he's 1-0 down, and it probably leads to things like that where you're just a little bit nervy now.
On Sandhurst again, through Ryan Ford, looking to push the ball through the middle.
He's hitting
and
it.
they're coming again.
He's gone for it again, Mark Evans.
Bad, it's just wide there. But starting to see more and more shots here from Sandhurst, and really piling the pressure on CMC early.
Oh, he's giving it away.
It's Pepperell again. Number 10 for Sandhurst. And the ball just spills out of the box.
CMC aren't helping themselves when they're giving the ball away cheap. You know, they've given a cheap foul away that's led to a goal. They can't afford to be giving that ball away so easily.
CMC searching for some composure early in this match, and trying to avoid anything frantic, anything that would, any loose ends that would allow Sandhurst to push their way up again and score another. So Neil Kelly there with the clearance. And CMC have an opportunity here.
Nice pass.
And David Vendel just misses the ball there. And Sandhurst have an opportunity to see that out. But now CMC again. Just
got the numbers back, haven't they, Sandhurst? They all move together, making it really crowded.
Oh, and an opportunity here for David Jones. CMC on the right-hand side, just overruns it a little bit. And that cross comes in, and it's easily dealt with by the Sandhurst defence.
There's a foul. Sandhurst very good at getting numbers behind the ball. It's just when they go forward, can they get them runners to get themselves up the pitch is probably where they're gonna need to improve there.
CMC looking for those opportunities on the counter-attack.
He's going long.
There's Paul Fretwell there with his cross in.
Oh, well blocked.
That's a very good block there from the Sandhurst defence. And that ball's just a little bit too much on it.
He's going out for a goal kick. Yep.
And there it goes.
Yeah, good start, first 10. I think we've seen sort of both teams trying to get into it, but obviously the goal has absolutely calmed Sandhurst down, and they seem to be the ones that don't mind being on the ball, do they? And CMC now, they're going to have to push and push.
It's been a lively start, Griff. Stephen Norris there, the Sandhurst goalkeeper. Clearing that ball up the left-hand side of the pitch, but a little bit messy there from CMC straight out.
Just trying to get them to calm the ball down now. If they want to get back into this game, they've got to keep it. They keep giving the ball back or kicking the ball out.
We've seen a lot of aerial challenges so far as well. How important is that physical presence to try and to make your print on the game at this stage?
Yeah, certainly in this stage it's very erratic, it's very cagey. It's important to win those first and second balls, so that'll be key.
Played up the left-hand side there, but doesn't find its way through for CMC. We've had a few opportunities here in the last couple of minutes on this end of the pitch. Long through there from Paul Fretwell's met with a disdainful kick from Mike Payson there.
Yeah, and I think CMC will be happy with this. They're gaining ground up the pitch. They're into the final third now.
It looks like he's shaping up for a longer throw in here, which he does Fretwell. And an opportunity to strike, but no, it's floated into the hands of Stephen Norris.
They've gone long.
The ball's gone right up there. Linden chasing for Sandhurst. What can he do?
He had time to bring it down, didn't he?
Time to bring it down, but the ball just dribbles off the outside of his right foot and safely into the hands of Jared Roberts, the keeper in highlighter yellow tonight for CMC.
Again, it's those bouncing balls. Whoever's going to come out on top there is going to help the team get possession.
Right for the left-booted clearance. It's just gone straight up again. And it's CMC's opportunity here. What can they do up front?
Oh, he's in.
Leverett it is. Leverett with the cross. Oh, and a...
Oh, what's going on? Keeper's spilled
the keeper's just spilled out again.
Jones pulls it back.
Danny Sumner here. The ball just finds its way further down the pitch. But that was a scary moment there for Sandhurst. And the keeper just spilling the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it'll give CMC a bit of faith that they can get opportunities to get in behind that crowded back line of Sandhurst. And they got themselves in there. And, yeah, perhaps could have done better. But they'll take faith from that.
Keeper plays on here. Shouts of handball, but not to be. Oh, and once again, Leverett looking to use that pace. And David Jones, number 7, CMC can't quite.
It's good defending from Gray in the end, to be fair. 9 is quite pacey and quite sharp, and he's done well there. And then he's got a cross, and I don't know if it was their throw, but he's got himself a throw.
Very slippery pace, number 9, Jordan Leverett.
He's in behind as well here. He's causing problems. Can he keep it in? No. Ref gives a corner.
Can't quite make it there before the ball.
It's just good pressure. It's good pressure from him, though, isn't it? It's good pressure from Leverett, and he's got his side a corner there.
Well, Luke on YouTube says, watching my cousin, blue number 9, who, of course, we're just talking about at the moment. Great to have you joining us, Luke. And the ball's crossed in off the corner.
Oh, great block. Ball's gone out wide. Can he deliver?
Oh, and across there.
Great defending.
Just curling away there from the box. And a bit more retention of the ball here from CMC, but Sandhurst now looking to break up the pitch.
Nice pass from
and number 2, Tara
Evans.
Rai on the right. What can he do? That's fairly comfortable in the end for CMC. David Vendel summing up his options. And, back to Sumner.
That's a great turn. It's a good pass. He's in. Offside.
Oh, he's got the pace there.
He's offside. Still done well to put it in the net.
The ref's blown the whistle.
Those are the signs CMC can take, is that they work their way from a wide area. Done well there. David Vendel, little sliding ball. If he had just had a look at the line, he would have been in. He's got the pace. He doesn't need to be offside. He doesn't need to risk being offside, and that's a sign.
Well, we saw a lot of bouncing balls, as you were mentioning a second ago, but now we're seeing a lot more link-ups, especially from CMC, as they look to press their mark here and convert chances.
Yeah, we're past the quarter of an hour mark now, so I think that first cagey part is starting to wear off, and they know they're going to have to get their shape, and they're going to have to try and be calmer on the ball and string these passes together. And CMC will look at their 2 little box entries that they've had there as joy, and they need to keep doing that.
Well, it's a fascinating game here so far. Quarter of an hour played in Aldershot. Sandhurst likewise can't afford to sit back with their lead, currently 1-0, as they know that CMC are finding their way up the pitch. But Sandhurst it is in red, who have another opportunity. And Linden on the right-hand side there, on the wing, just not.
He's won it back.
He's kept the ball in. He's crossed it in as well.
Oh,
And another call from the ref.
it's a corner.
It's a corner, yes.
Very end-to-end side, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's what we want to see, Griff.
That's it, that's it. That's why we're here.
That's always a sign when players are making their way quickly to the ball. There's no dandering around. They're eager to get there and to make it 2-0 to Sandhurst players.
Yeah, you can see how they're setting up here. They just want to sort of crowd together and then branch off from there. The delivery's in. Great punch from the goalkeeper, and it's over the bar again.
And Eva Leverett says, watching my husband, number 9 blue, go Levy. So we're getting plenty of support tonight online.
Yeah, he's doing all right, isn't he, Levy? Yeah, just wonder if he can keep getting in those positions to get in on goal.
And the ball headed out there by Neil Kelly, CMC number 6. There he is again.
Nice touch, good link up. What can they do here?
Oh, and that's untidy. That's sliced off the boot there. Can CMC gather? And Linden up the field.
Well swept.
And it's just gone out there. There's that well, fairly long throw in again. Just how important is discipline, of course, not just at this stage of the game, but as we go through the evening, as players potentially get more tired. We've seen the ref obviously blowing his whistle for quite a few challenges so far, Griff.
Yeah, I mean, at any level, it's difficult when you play with a man extra or against a man extra, and I think these two sides are very evenly matched, 11v11. You know, you wouldn't want to give advantage to the other team if through poor discipline, that's for sure. And yeah, it will be interesting to see if they can keep their calm, keep their discipline, because I think their team needs all 11. He's in here, Si, taking the keeper on.
And Leverett again. What can he do?
Oh,
and he's messed that up.
Oh.
That was a golden opportunity there for David Vendel,
Great
number 11 of CMC.
Leverett, took the goalkeeper on, used his pace again.
He did all the hard work there.
He squared it across. All he needed to do was stay calm and put the ball in the net.
And just fluffed the connection there in the end. But danger signs for Sandhurst. CMC just finding more opportunities up there in the box, using that pace of Leverett. And
they're on the attack here, 3v3.
And it is end-to-end stuff.
Nice from Evans.
And the ball just goes through there, but it's a little bit scrappy in the box.
And they've got rid of it.
But it's still not out of the woods quite yet for CMC. Oh, the ref blows his whistle again.
What a chance that was. Si, what a chance.
David Vendel, number 11, will be kicking himself there. I think that was the issue in terms of his connection, in fact, because that really was a fantastic opportunity to go to 1-1. Of course, if all square at the end of this match, if it were 1-1, 2-2, and so on, and it will go to extra time and penalties. So definitely testing the stamina of the players if it gets to that point, because it has been fairly energetic so far, and we've just played over 20 minutes here. What have you made of the styles of the two teams so far, Griff?
I think the difficulty with it at this level is that both teams want to try and play, but the other team obviously want to be energetic enough to stop them playing. The ball's been in the air a lot. It's been very table tennis, kind of head tennis football, isn't it? The ball just
they
gets
go up Reading
exchanged.
again. It's not quite in there for CMC though. David Jones, number 7.
Yeah, I was saying the ball's turned over a lot, hasn't it? And both teams haven't quite had a chance to kind of show their style yet.
Oh, Leverett looking to show his style once again on the right wing, and
Nice
pushing it
ball.
through there.
Can he get a delivery?
Sumner, not quite. Fairly easy to deal with there for Sandhurst. Sunil Magar seeing what he can do, linking up with his teammates. Oh, and here we go again for Sandhurst.
Nice turn.
And that has gone loose there into the box.
Nice.
And Linden just not quite getting to it there. Keeper had enough time. Oh, it's been scintillating end-to-end stuff so far in this match. I'm almost breathless watching it here.
Yeah, obviously 1-0 to Sandhurst, as we know, but the golden chances have fell to CMC, and certainly should be 1-1 at least by now.
And just looking to make a substitution here. Just,
Looks like a bit of a hamstring or a pull for Dave Jones, number 7 for CMC.
Holding his leg. Liam Neal, number 15, looking to make his way onto the pitch. And, we hope Dave Jones' leg is all right.
Again, going back to the points we made at the start in terms of having that strength and depth, you know, they've used an early sub, but they've got 4 more on the bench. You know, where Sandhurst do not have that luxury. They only have 2 on the bench, and one's the player coach.
Yeah, it's the time of the game in which you really don't want to be getting too many injuries if you're Sandhurst, just with those 2 substitutions available.
Oh, it's over the bar. A very ambitious effort that. Go up 30, 35 yards out, trying to test the keeper, but don't blame them. They've already had 1 free kick in the net.
Well, we're giving it a go. That's what we love to see here. And hope you all joining us on the Forces News YouTube channel are also enjoying what you're watching here. Keep your comments coming in, please, and we'll endeavour to read some of those out. That's a lovely touch there. It's just a bit behind Leverett. Having to stretch behind him there, but giving the Sandhurst defence plenty of opportunity to gather and clear. What can Fretwell do here, number 3?
Oh, he's running into trouble here.
Leverett again. He strikes, and it's just...
He's got a quick shot off, but it's failed to hit the target. But it's another sign, another worrying sign for Sandhurst that this number 9 is going to cause them trouble.
Fairly good connection, just pulled it a little bit left there.
Can see CMC have had a bit of a personnel change as well. I know Neil's come on, but he's slotting into this left back position now, and they've moved players across. Yendel's gone out to the right, I think, where replaced Jones, and then the 3's come up on the left wing a bit higher now.
Just under half an hour played here in Aldershot, and it's still Sandhurst 1, CMC 0. In the British Army Minor Units Cup Final, live with us on Forces News YouTube.
They're starting to find and understand that is the ball that they want down the right-hand side. It's given them a bit of joy. And especially if they can get Leverett around the ball, which they have there, and he's just lost it.
Just looking to release Leverett, but they have potentially another opportunity here, but the Sandhurst players say, no thank you, we'll take it ourselves.
Nice feet.
Move through the middle there to Ryan Ford.
Sanders just trying to build the play, being a bit patient, a bit more calm on the ball, and then they've lost it.
A challenge there on Tara Rai. Opportunity to throw in here. And just doesn't make the link up there with Pepperell. Well, I think they'll be fairly happy with the conditions. Beautiful pitch. Still a dry evening here. A little bit chilly. Not too much of a breeze though. So it's allowing them to play this fairly expansive brand of football.
Perfect football conditions this evening.
And that's really it's headed away there. Sandhurst's players and CMC's players.
He's released Leverett
back to
down
Leverett
the side.
again. Now what can he do? There's a link up here.
Yeah, just going back, trying to get more players forward, but he's giving it away quite cheap there.
They found a pattern here.
Ian Lamb there just had an opportunity to kind of get his team up the pitch, and he's giving it away short. Now Sandhurst have got it, but they've nicked it back again.
Well, possession has been fairly back and forth in this match so far, which will excite both head coaches, but probably concern them a little bit just in equal measure at this stage. Of course, just the one goal in this match being converted, so... Oh, and the cross comes in there. Just over the head.
Yeah.
Of number 6, Hayden Maguire.
It's a great ball he's found in.
On that right-hand side again.
He's given a corner.
Well, another opportunity here for CMC. They keep getting chances, Griff, but just how frustrating does it get as a player when you're pounding away in terms of opportunities and chances on goal, and you just can't quite get that converted?
Yeah, it's frustration builds, and that can be an issue if it keeps building. But you've just got to stay patient, and you know, you've got to be trying to get in opportunities to score. It's don't know what the referee's given here. He's given an indirect free kick on the goal line.
Yeah, one of the more unusual calls from the referee.
Just wonder if they can make something work here. There's a lot of bodies in the box. A lot of opportunity for a ricochet or a misfortune, a dangling leg. Interesting how they set up here.
And here it comes in. Just goes through everyone in the end.
I think his theory was to put it in the area and hope for a connection.
It was like a rocket through the middle there, that ball. But much to the dismay of the CMC players, not finding a boot or a head in the end.
Yeah, it would have been a goalkeeper catching it there on a pass back that led to the indirect free kick, but again, couldn't make use of it, CMC.
Very little of this match has been played in the centre of the pitch, but that's where we find ourselves at the moment. And CMC racing up there. That's Neil there, looking to pass it up to Leverett. But booted out.
You can see their style of play is trying to get Leverett in the back line behind the defence to use his pace to exploit them areas for the Sandhurst team to be struggling with. He's communicating with his players. He wants more bodies in the box.
The long throw comes in, but only finding Sandhurst's heads, but it's a bit loose.
Oh,
and here comes the Leverett.
Oh,
deflected there.
Can he finish? Oh, free kick.
Free kick there.
Another
After
chance.
all that drama, Another chance goes begging for CMC.
Credit to them, though. They have got themselves very much back in this game since conceding early, haven't they?
Yeah, you'd almost say in the last 10 minutes, and just over half an hour of this game played, you'd say in the last 10 minutes that CMC have probably had the better of the chances as well, and some more of those chances. But it remains Sandhurst 1, CMC 0, just over half an hour played at the Aldershot Military Stadium. Norris finds Rye.
Great touchdown. He's gone long.
And CMC once again looking to push that up their direction.
Leverett on the ball again. He couldn't quite turn. Lots of
Pepperell.
bodies in the way for Sandhurst. That's what they've been pretty good at, is crowding that area pretty quickly.
Yeah, Mike Payton, who has the ball at the moment, he's found a lot of clearances, and he's found himself in the way of those CMC attacking threats.
Great touchdown. Crowd out Rob Guyatt, winning the ball back. Ian Lamb on the ball.
Pepperell looking to chase here and put a bit of pressure. The tall Stephen Pepperell.
Nice feet. Nice feet from Rob Guyatt. He's an experienced player.
Just an extra bit of time in the ball there as well.
You can see the difference, you know, in just looking at that little action there from Rob Guyatt, experienced player, just calm.
And Sunil Magar looking for his options, but not quite linking up there with anyone. As CMC look to break again, and Liam Neal passes it back there. Sumner.
Well intercepted.
Oh, he's got it again, Sumner.
Got it back. Oh, didn't quite go through. That's a foul.
And the refs called a foul there on Sumner.
Another opportunity to get the ball into the box.
Zaman Leverett again. He's been full of energy this evening. What can he do with the boot right now?
It's very much their attacking threat, hasn't he? He's put the ball in.
Oh, there's a nice curling delivery there into the box, but just headed behind.
Offside.
Offside as well. So
interesting one with obviously Leverett taking the free kick, sort of 35 yards out there. You know, you'd think that you'd want him on the end of the delivery, the kind of threat around the box.
Especially after seeing what he's been doing on that right-hand side of the pitch, and using his pace to really get through that defence and find those holes, find those gaps.
Yeah, you're right, and goalkeeper's gone long again. CMC have won the first contact, which is something that Sandhurst need to be aware of, is these long balls are just coming straight back. But they're in possession now.
You just need that consistent phase of play for a minute. You feel, if you're a Sandhurst player, wanting to make a few more link-ups and just regain a little bit of consistency, and with that consistency, I'll be hoping to add a bit of pressure up front.
I could be in here.
But it's CMC again, and Leverett hares down the pitch.
Good defender from Gray. I think he just wanted to get the ball out, very safe. You don't want to take too much risk with Leverett around.
Well, he'd be feeling him breathing down his neck, Leverett.
Again, Sumner throw in. He wants to put it in that mix.
Not opting for the long one this time. And Neal passes it straight back to him.
Oh, it's blocked. Great block.
It's blocked by Pepperell, who's looking to impose himself.
Ball's bouncing. He didn't quite know where it was. He's under pressure there, though.
Return of those bouncing balls, Griff.
It's been very common, isn't it? You know, who's winning that bouncing ball seems to be the first part of any kind of threat for any side.
Well, it's Mike Payton who's been right at the heart of that Sandhurst defence tonight with the through. But once again, CMC, it's a lovely little curling pass through there to Ian Lamb
Looking
on the
to go
right-hand
long.
side. And what can he do? Not quite find Leverett.
They're looking to break. They're looking to break again. Evans, no.
And what can they
it's a bit
do?
Too long.
It's a bit too much on that. On that there.
Nice turn.
But they've gone again. Magar. Ball straight back to him. Another opportunity.
They've
Not
kept it.
taken.
Play on.
And Sunil Magar here. It's Mark Evans. Sandhurst number 8. And he finds his feet again, but once again falls.
Yeah.
And clutching his leg there.
I think he wanted a foul for the first one. The second one was definitely a foul. Okay. Similar area though, Si. I think they'll be looking to get the same player on the ball again.
And Mark Evans just on his way back to his feet. Limping a little bit.
Goalkeeper's trying to tighten up his wall here, trying to make sure it doesn't get to that stage.
Well, at this stage, like we've been saying before, with injuries and with Sandhurst having a fairly depleted bench, it's certainly not any time that you want, but certainly not the time at the moment for some injuries being picked up.
Yeah, and you can see Mark Evans on the ground. I don't know, you know, if he can carry on, but he seems to be struggling. And obviously a key player that's scored the deciding goal so far. They won't want him to come off. He's hobbling along.
Almost summoned himself to his feet there, trying to egg himself on and just shake off that whatever he's picked up on his leg.
He's the skipper of the side as well, so I'm pretty sure he will not be wanting to come off right now.
You'd have to force him off, I think.
Drag him off.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The ball goes in.
Block
but,
this one, and again.
Yep. Back up to Leverett, who's seen plenty of the ball so far in this first half.
He's gone over the top, and it's
And collected by Wright.
Oh.
Ooh, finding the head there.
Oh, he's been put under pressure.
An opportunity here for Guyton.
Nice.
Back to Sumner. Just about getting his pass away there. With some pressure from Linden.
Nice ball.
But oh, that ball goes up there
Onside.
left. Up to Fretwell. Who can he link with? Not
That's a
quite.
good chance, and I think, you know, we haven't had many opportunities where a team has strung 3, 4, 5 passes, and that's what it can do. It can play through you, and yeah, got in a good position there. And what can they do from this throw?
Robert Guyton here with the throw.
He's got it back. Can he cross?
Not enough space there really for him.
Great defending.
Solid blocking there from Sandhurst.
Yeah, great work from the number 9 to get back and help.
Linden again. Lovely footwork there.
Oh, I think he's struggling with his injury. Sorry, Mark Evans.
He's just moving a bit gingerly, as they'd say, Griff.
Yeah, very unlike him to give possession away so cheaply there.
And Sunil Magar just finds the grass there. Back on his feet. That's a ball to nowhere, really. But the ref's called.
Yeah, silly foul really. Put enough pressure on to kind of stop him playing forward, and now they've just got an opportunity which I think that they're going to try and put in the Sanders box.
Well, more and more moments here being created by CMC. Almost feels like deja vu. the last 10-15 minutes. We're just shy of half-time here at Aldershot Military Stadium. Sandhurst still leading 1-0, but what can CMC do here with this opportunity?
Straight on his head.
That was not a great delivery there.
Good work from the forward there to stop him playing.
And there's no one there to meet that ball for Sandhurst on the break.
I've been quite impressed with Ryan Ford's attitude to defending, stop them playing.
He's found himself in the midst of a lot of challenges and blocks Ryan Ford. And Pepperell can't quite get the direction he wants there.
Just see as the game's gone on, a bit more space and time now, isn't it, for players?
You mentioned those link-ups, those passes to other players on your side become golden as the game goes on and legs get weary, and minds as well.
Oh.
And that's well over
Yeah,
the crossbar.
his eyes lit up there, didn't he?
You could see it there.
Very ambitious effort on the volley. I think it's still coming down from the sky now.
It's on its way to Scotland, I believe. It would have been a wonder strike had he connected the way he shaped up there.
Could say it's worth the effort. Nice turn.
That was very, very nice there. Linking up with Sunil Magar on the left-hand side for Sandhurst. He crosses it in, but not really finding anyone. But Sandhurst have more men here.
Nice.
And linking up with Pepperell.
Nice football.
And just loses it there again. Robert Geisen has been fairly busy the last 5 minutes, Robert Geisen.
Yeah, he's won it back.
As is Pepperell, who wins it back. The two number 10s going head-to-head. What can he do as he approaches the box? That's,
has he given a free kick? No. No, he didn't deem it was enough for an advantage. So yeah, they got their shot off, and yeah, another one that goes off target.
Evans just having a polite and friendly discussion with the referee there on the back of that decision.
It's gone quick this half, very much end to end.
It's absolutely flown through. Watching some fantastic football. There's been no let up at all. Neither side has sat back. Neither side has wanted to give any initiative away.
Mike Payton on the ball. He's been pretty busy this afternoon, hasn't he? Oh, he's given the ball away to Leverett.
That's 2 minutes of additional time in this half to be played.
That's an offside. So it'll be a free kick. Free kick to Sandhurst. Yeah, we're into added time. It would be a great time for CMC to score right now, equally, for Sandhurst to double their lead.
And if the score stays the same, Sandhurst will be fairly happy to get in there, one might imagine, just to regroup and to, I think, be fairly positive about their efforts to nullify those threats from CMC, because they've been numerous.
Evans moving a bit more seamless now than he was a couple of minutes ago, that's for sure. They'll need him, their talisman, their goal scorer, their captain.
Ball for Leverett there, but Sandhurst have it again. And just finding a bit of space, Sandhurst, in the last 5-10 minutes on that left-hand side. Tapa Magar and Sunil Magar in particular on that left-hand side, and Pepperell now getting in the act as well.
Goal kick.
That's a goal kick as we approach what's look like the final 30 seconds of this first half. A couple of minutes of added time.
Oh, nice play.
Very, very nice there. And what can Pepperell do?
Yeah, Sunil Magar, the 7 for Sandhurst, has been pretty tricky. he'll be wanting to get in 1v1 positions a bit more often. He is, he is very sharp.
Oh, and that's a nice bit of footwork there.
Evans again.
Just off the crossbar. But was there a deflection there?
It's half-time.
The ref calls for the half. And your thoughts, Griff, on what's been a fairly fast-paced first half, fairly exciting from both sides. Sandhurst still with the advantage, 1-0 up here at Aldershot Military Stadium. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, we had a great start, didn't we? Sandhurst with that free kick, the goalkeeper didn't even have a chance to get a touch of the ball, and the ball was in his net. And from then, I think they got themselves back into the game. CMC, they've had the better of the chances. That's for certain. They've had one go begging with a very clear chance, 6 yards out, goalkeeper out of the way, and only a defender on the line to beat, and they failed to do that. And they've created. They've been in and around the box. There's been shots out wide. Leverett seemed sharp for CMC, and they're working their way through. But ultimately, Sandhurst are still trying to get into this. They're still trying to get in their second goal, and I think this has got to make up for a great second half, Si.
Absolutely. The players walking off there, probably pretty thankful to get some water on board, get a bit of a break. Just how impressed have you been with each and every one of them, really, who are playing their part in this cup final? Obviously, a fairly tense scoreline at the moment, 1-0, but the standard's been pretty good.
Yeah, it has. It's minor units football, and they're representing a very small amount in their unit, and to get a team out here tonight that's playing like this is great to see. It really is, and they've certainly done their units proud. I think the biggest thing now is who can keep and maintain and sustain or step up and make their team winners on the night, and that's going to be the real test of character for these players. What we've seen in the past is we've seen teams lose concentration or maybe a lapse that might lead to a goal, or we've seen the other way. We've seen a spectacular effort that wins the game. So I think we're very much waiting to see what the second half brings.
Well, we wait in anticipation just as the players go off for a break and time to recuperate. So shall we. We will be back shortly, but first here's a roundup of everything else that's been happening in the very exciting world of military sport with us, Forces News BFBS.
Is Joe Thomas, the Welshman. Oh, he's caught out in possession.
He's one-on-one.
Really big mistake. And the Army take the lead. It's Jamie Turner, the former Manchester United youth player, who takes full advantage. I mentioned leadership group. That is not what Joe Thomas needs to be doing there. Corner for the Army then, whipped in. Towards the near post, it's headed on, and it's to the back of the net. The Army have a second, and it's Lewis Simmons who was waiting, prowling at the back. Unfortunate deflection off Ayotte. Wasn't quite the pass he was looking for.
Not giving him any options in the final third of the Air Force. Oh, that's a late one.
Referee says play on. Good advantage from the Navy official. Cross in towards the near post. It's flicked on. It's a chance at the back. And Campbell does get his goal. The flag stays down. The man who was desperate to score in this inter-services does get his goal. The captain strikes when the RAF need him. And maybe, just maybe, they might be back in this game. And he'll look for the strike.
Oh,
good save, and Debden's there.
And it's 2-2 on the stroke of half time.
The RAF are absolutely triumphant. Wow.
Where has this come from?
That's looking for Bright, who has made that extra effort. He's got Campbell in the penalty area. He's looked towards him. It's Michael Campbell.
Oh, it's 3-2.
And the RAF bench goes wild. He loves it in Aldershot, absolutely loves it. A hat-trick 2 years ago, well, he's at the double now. And the RAF have completed the turnaround, a performance, a comeback of champions. That's a good ball wide, though, for the RAF. And can Phil Bright get a ball in here? He can. Deflected off Moulding, but it will drop. And the keeper's not got anywhere near it, Kearney. And he's in the post, and it's over. And that was the RAF's win, ready to take. Good ball in, just dropped down, and
here he is.
Kearney. Surely not. Surely not. Luke Kearney.
Oh, the writing was on the wall.
It'll stay in for Matthews, by the way. and it's hit the side netting. If Luke Kearney scores there...
I think we'd have dropped the mic and walked on and celebrated with him ourselves.
And it's well collected by Elliot Holmes into the box, takes the shot and scores! Well, all he needed was a little bit of space just on the edge of the penalty area.
But this is a real chance for the Army. They're obviously a massive threat at set pieces. They're a big side.
Yeah, look out for Craig Stevenson in the middle there, and Andy Matthews as well. Ball comes
There
in,
it is.
and
There it is.
sure enough, it is a leveller.
Yep. Oh, you're in. You're in.
Oh, and they are in, and that is in the back of the net. No, it isn't. Off the post. Well, would you believe it? What a chance that was for Lee Phillips. A big mistake at the back. Short corner taken. Elliot Holmes, and it's nearly into the net. And it is another goal for the Royal Navy. Oh, I say. Good evening to Ginge White. Darryl White is watching this evening, the UCAF head coach. Sure you've been impressed with quite a few of the players you've been watching tonight, Ginge. Here come the Army, though, on the edge of the box. Opportunity for them, and it's just wide. It's a really good corner as well. Goalkeeper does well. It's hammered in there, and it's all sorts of melee going on. The referee allows play to go on. We're still going. The Navy have got a player down in the box. Nice control by Owen James there, but good shielding of the ball by
Army throw.
Pete Bradley.
Yeah,
just getting a little bit heated there.
He's getting a bit feisty, but he's trying to stop the throw. No, it's a yellow card.
It is a yellow, and he's quite rightly shown a card for that. That was deliberately holding the ball back, and a yellow card as well, and that's a red. Well, it's Jamie Turner. No, it isn't. Sorry, it's Callum Cox. Is it? Callum Cox has been sent off.
Wright did well to nick it away, and a chance now for Holmes, who got that great goal against the Army. Elliot Holmes into the penalty area, still going. Elliot Holmes gets the strike away.
Oh, it's a great save.
The RAF might have an opportunity here with Spalding. He's into the penalty area, actually. Joe Spalding gives the RAF the lead against the run of play. Joe Spalding against the Navy at Shrewsbury again. Feels like all three services this year have been closer than ever in a lot of ways. Yes, the Army have lost the first two games, but they made real battles of each of them. They could have beat the RAF. Chance here for Holmes.
And
he's
in!
Finished it!
1-1!
And just like that, the landscape changes. Smart play to get Walker away. Dan Kerr linking it all together. And it's a shot. It's a chance at the back stick.
Oh!
And the Navy were that close. And now Roche. Smart
That's
ball.
a great ball.
Can Walker get there? He can. The keeper kind of stuck in no man's land for a second. The ball
Holmes
to the back post. Holmes.
And it's a goal! 2-1 Navy!
Elliot Holmes with the moment. He's been the match winner.
The Army welcomed Wales women under-20s to Aldershot, looking to get back to winning ways. Just a few weeks ago, the service side suffered a hefty defeat against England women under-20s. So, when the visitors bundled their way over for the game's opening try, courtesy of Katie Davis, there may have been one or two concerns within the Reds' ranks. But the reigning Forces champions soon hit back. The live wire Lou Dodd powered past would-be tacklers, storming to the line for a converted try. The home side doubled their account before half-time as prop Sarah Batley barged her way under the posts. The Army went to the sheds 14-5 in front. The second half saw the Army take advantage of some Welsh ill-discipline. A quickly taken penalty resulted in winger Hannah Gilmore waltzing in at the corner. The conversion would go wide, but the Army nudged further in front. At the other end, the Welsh women were continuing to prove a handful at close quarters. Millie Summer squirming over for a converted try. Energised by that score, the visitors quickly added another try. This time, Danny Mugabe flopped over for an unconverted score. In their final fixture, before their showdown with the senior service at Twickenham, the Army weathered intense pressure from the Welsh before crossing for a classic forwards try. This time, India King would claim the concluding points of the contest as she was driven over the line. A morale-boosting win for the Army ahead of 2 tough tests in the coming weeks. Julian Evans, Forces News, Aldershot.
Catch every kick.
Well, she's wriggled away.
Every big tackle.
She is over for the first try of this match.
Every scoring try.
Driving for the line. And she's over.
Every unforgettable moment.
The 2024 Inter-Service Championship.
Everything in the Inter-Services garden is blooming red.
Live on Forces News, YouTube and BFBS.
It's designed to catch an RPG as it's flying through the air.
So the use of mines here could have a real impact on UK and international trade.
The truth, of course, is that these soldiers are returning to a battlefield that is becoming increasingly difficult for Ukraine.
But how do you make it feel even more like you're fighting a realistic enemy?
I'm Bryony Williams. I'm deep in the Arctic Circle in Norway, and today I'm going to be doing my icebreaker drill.
It's the final part of the cold weather aviation operators course.
I'm at HMS Raleigh in Cornwall, and this is where they train to do a replenishment at sea.
After 10 weeks basic training, it's time for Royal Navy sailors to specialise in the role they've chosen.
The gaming industry makes more money than music and film combined, so it's not surprising that there's a growing community within the armed forces.
Welcome back to Aldershot Military Stadium for this, the Minor Units Cup final tonight. Plenty of exciting live forces sport coming up, beginning with the Army boxing finals tomorrow, also from Aldershot. We'll be live on the Forces News YouTube channel, so do join us there. We also have the second round of the Inter-Service Rugby Championships at the home of English Rugby, Twickenham Stadium, as well on the 4th of May. So plenty to whet the appetite, and there's been plenty for us to enjoy this evening. Griff, welcome back. And Sandhurst still 1-0 up against CMC in this final, but you feel it's all to play for, really, in terms of how the possession's gone and end-to-end stuff.
Yeah, I think we've got a long way to go in this. I think both sides will have gone in half-time quite pleased in many ways that they've created chances. CMC, despite being 1-0 down, they've created great chances. And I think half-time will be very much a discussion around how we're going to improve and then give it absolutely everything to the final whistle.
Two very busy squads. We heard from some of the players earlier speaking about working tomorrow and being just very, very busy this week. What's impressed you most from these guys? They're still performing out here and doing everything they can to win the silverware.
Yeah, I've been very pleased with both sides, especially the timing of the final coming right on just after Easter leave, and for Sandhurst it's during their leave period, and yeah, like you heard from the players, back to work tomorrow for most, and yeah, I don't know how much time they'll have had to prepare for this, but they've certainly looked like they've been playing together quite often.
How eager will they have been just to get back out onto the pitch, given how energetic and fast-paced the end of that first half was? Obviously, the players, as we saw, some clutching at legs and perhaps trying to avoid a few injuries there towards the end of the first 45 minutes. But how eager will they have been just to get back out and continue that momentum?
Yeah, I think it's tough, isn't it? The final gives you that bit of extra energy, doesn't it? You're playing in a final. I think we're going to see the game slow down a little bit. If I'm honest, I think tired legs are going to creep in now, and I think it is going to be about the strength and depth and the ability to carry on going.
The game has the potential to open up with those tired legs, with perhaps some of those formations getting a little looser as play goes on this evening. Not a warm night by any means, but still the players have been exerting themselves wholeheartedly.
You can see already the difference between the first couple of minutes and the second half. You know, there's players got more time on the ball. They're a bit calmer on the ball. They've had that wave of frantic first half sort of vibes that does bring a final, but they've started strong here.
On Leverett moving up the middle. What can he do here? He's in.
Oh, keeper's come out well.
Keeper's done very, very well there. Stephen Norris for Sandhurst. Getting that right boot in there and clearing. But my word, Leverett's pace clear to see once again.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a chat about him at half-time. Not to say that they've really exhausted the problem. He was in there, and if they're not careful, he is going to punish them tonight. A little tussle, yeah. There. Again, they've won a throw in a dangerous area again.
The attacking threat here from CMC early on in the second half. Sandhurst looking to win the title for the third successive year.
Been quite impressed with Mike Payton, the Sandhurst number 4. He's been in the mix of a lot of things. He's swept up really well, and like you've just seen there, he's been at the heart of that defence.
It's been an impressive game for Leverett, showing his pace once again. And a fairly lengthy throw there to Pepperell.
He's done well to get on the end of it. What can he do?
He controlled it well to begin with, but loses the ball ultimately. And Neil Kelly plays it through. Kelly on the ball again.
Oh,
nice footwork.
Step over, yeah. Nice from Ian Lamb. Old head in the side.
Old head, composed head.
Oh, Evans,
Sandhurst
nice.
is taking it back.
What can he do?
Now it's Mark Evans here.
Oh, he's carried it himself. Can he play?
And Pepperell here on the left-hand side of the box.
Oh, he's got on the end of it. There's a great opportunity there.
Wonderful opportunity again for Sandhurst. But the second half starting much like the first ended, really. Both teams creating opportunities, but since that first goal early on in this game,
Evans gone for it. Oh, can it get its way?
Spills out there.
I think it was an ambitious effort from Evans, but I think having scored a free kick early on, he fancies his chances again. But he's been on the ball quite a few times this half. He seems to have shaken that earlier injury off.
Tricky to control that ball across the field there. There's been no shortage of ambition here, Griff, from both these sides.
Great play from Ian Lamb, using his intelligence and his experience there. But the young left back there for Sandhurst Thapper has done well to play the ball out.
Yes, that wise head, you feel, will become all the more important as the game progresses towards the back end.
Yeah, you can see Sumner on the ball. He's experienced. He's won 3 times with this side. He'll be looking to win a 4th tonight if he can get his team back in this game. Oh, it's fell to him. Oh, he's failed to get on target. Couldn't get it under his feet.
CMC's Paul Fretwell Just not quite getting his balance right there. And skewing off the left boot. Well wide of the goal and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I don't know if he expected the ball to be landing so kindly for him so close to the goal, but yeah, he failed to get a shot away.
You mentioned the likes of Ian Lamb and Danny Sumner, experienced players. Just how valuable are they when it comes to, I guess, mentoring some of the younger guys, some of the guys who maybe haven't experienced so much, and certainly tight situations perhaps as well, like in these cup finals.
Yeah, absolutely. The best teams have that blend of youth and experience, I feel, and no doubt they'll be key for this side. And same for Sandhurst as well, with Evans and a couple of those other senior players as well. They'll be looking to them characters to help them through.
It's Lamb once again. And the shadows lengthening on the pitch as the floodlights take full effect.
Oh, he's in. Can he get away?
Up the right-hand side here for CMC.
Cross. Oh.
Just not dealt with cleanly there.
Referee's given a free kick to Sandhurst.
I'll be happy enough to get out of there, Sandhurst.
Again, more promising signs for CMC, though, is that they can get the ball in the final third and they can look to create opportunities to get on goal. And even in the last couple of minutes, they've had chances.
Just over 50 minutes played here in Aldershot. And it's Sandhurst 1, CMC 0. As it has been for much of the game. And that scoreline doesn't tell you quite the full picture of just how many attacking threats there have been in this match. From both sides, both ends of the pitch, both halves.
Yeah, it's been very open, and I can only feel that as the game goes on, it's going to get even more open, we hope.
Not one you're wanting to call at this stage, Griff, I would say.
Oh, no, I couldn't call this, if I'm honest.
Take a brave individual to do so.
He's gone long.
Sunil Magara there, getting the ball for Sandhurst. Pepperell just losing it.
Oh, Lamb. Great interception and a great second challenge to keep the ball in. Lamb.
Great read there from Lamb.
Wasn't too sheepish there, was he?
Using all that experience, he's been busy in the last few minutes there. Keep the comments coming. Keep the puns coming as well, Griff.
I'll try.
And that ball just goes straight out there.
Sandhurst just struggling to get the ball out of their final third at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they're finding life just a little uncomfortable in their end of the pitch. CMC keeping them pegged back there quite well, and they do so once again. Leverett passing the ball through there, and that's Fretwell on the left-hand side.
Can he deliver? Oh, he's gone long.
High cross.
And I think that's going to run out.
Yeah, it's just a bit too much forward momentum there on that cross from Fretwell. But more and more danger.
Oh, he's played it short. Oh, he's got out of it. Great defending from Lamb again.
Not so wool in the defence tonight.
Evans done well there to keep the ball, but they've given it away again.
Wonderful work there from Lamb, not leaving anything out onto the pitch.
Oh, he's pressed him. He's got joy. And it's swept up. Goalkeeper a little bit casual there.
And Sandhurst again. Linden up the right-hand side. What can he do? That's a lovely...
Oh, great individual play. Great cross.
That's a well-read one there from CMC defence.
Another chance.
And headed away again. Pepperell.
Sandhurst just getting a bit of a foothold now, getting up the pitch.
Oh, and here goes Pepperell once again into the box.
Oh!
Just wide there, the strike from Pepperell.
Great strike across the goal. Don't know how close that was, but It's a great effort.
As the angle was against him more and more there, as he crept deeper into the box.
The goal would have come out of nowhere, if I'm honest, in the last 10 minutes of the second half. I think they'd have been very lucky to get away with that one.
Would have been against the run of play. CMC would have been very disappointed, you feel, to have been 2-0 down had that gone in, given their attacking prowess so far.
CMC looking to keep the ball, build through the pitch now. Needs to be careful though, they're giving it away. Oh, no.
But Leverett is herring after it again up the front.
He's in. Can he use his pace?
Lovely footwork.
Can he get a shot? Great block.
And blocked there in the end.
Such an important block there by Mark Gray.
Sumner here to Guyton. The ball's gone out. That's Ian Lamb.
That is the position that the CMC want to be in, with Leverett running at pace.
Lamb with the throw in.
Ball's bounced. Oh, there's a mix-up in the box. There's players down.
Somewhat of a slice there. And controlled well onto the chest there, but Pepperell...
Very casual.
Pepperell finding the ground.
Oh, it's a free kick in a dangerous spot. There's a bit of
argy-bargy.
Push and shove, yeah. This game's heating up now. They can see the prize.
Oh, they see what you see very clearly what it means to them, of course, and what they've been pushing hard for all night, and indeed in the build-up to this match.
Leverett sort of on the ball. I think he's going to be the one to take this, and pretty much sure he's going to have an eye for goal.
Well, it's an interesting use of Leverett once again. We mentioned in the first half with him over the free kick.
Feels like we're talking about him a lot, but he is their biggest threat, and I think if a goal is going to come from them, I think he's going to be involved.
He's just got that slippery pace, hasn't he? You blink and you miss him, and he's past you all of a sudden, Leverett.
I think we're close to 25 yards out here, slightly to the right of the centre. Goalkeeper lining up his wall.
Goalkeeper Stephen Norris for Sandhurst.
Let's see what Leverett can do here. I think he's going to go for goal. He is having a look though. Looking for options.
And he strikes it fairly low there, but straight into the wall.
Straight into the wall. Wall's done its job.
And it goes back to Jared Roberts, CMC goalkeeper. Passes it out to Ian Lamb. Bleating for it out on the right there.
Great pressure there from Sunil Makar.
Yeah, he's been busy, Sunil Makar, this game.
Yeah, I like him. He's very sharp, very quick. Just want him to get into 1v1 positions now. You'd think the matchup for a young, quick player against Ian Lamb would favour him, but Ian Lamb's done well.
Sumner there chasing the ball, but just has a little too much on it. And going out, yeah, Sunil Makar just seems to have that radar. He knows what's around him without even looking up at times, or before he looks up.
See a bit of instruction going on to Ian Lamb at the moment. I don't know what that is. I think it might be to tighten up that mismatch there.
Oh, Leverett again. Just shoving his way, or trying to shove his way through.
Yeah, Sandhurst playing with fire a little bit if they're going to think that they've got time on the ball with the likes of Leverett around.
Might they need to rethink some defensive strategies, perhaps?
I think they'd have had a chat about that at half-time. How they're going to nullify him. So far, it's still 1-0, though. They'll be happy.
Sumner here with the throw.
It's like deja vu.
It's felt like that a few times tonight.
Yeah, plenty of opportunities to get the ball in the box. They've gone shorter this time. Can it lead to a cross? No.
Can they get anything on the end of this? Pepperell says no.
Oh, great play. Great little touch, and he's away.
And Linden's away up the left.
Just a little bit too long.
Ball just beating him on this occasion.
Great little flick there from Ryan Ford. Very intelligent play. Substitute. Player coach coming on. Ricky Malling.
Coming on. And McGard just coming off as we hit the hour mark. It's still 1-0. 1 Sandhurst 1 and CMC 0. 60 minutes played.
Interesting substitution there. Don't know what the player manager's thinking. Maybe he could do a better job.
Looking to link up once again with Leverett. But the ball just has a little bit too much.
Goal kick.
And it gives Stephen Norris something familiar to him in this half so far, a goal kick.
He's here on the left-hand side. He's found Leverett. Can he turn? Great defending.
Solid there from Sandhurst.
I think they're starting to certainly get tighter and double up if they can. Stop the ball going to the CMC number 9. He's dealt with it well.
Ball goes out once again. That's the athletics track, which forms a ring around this pitch here in Aldershot Military Stadium.
Hour gone. We're in the last half an hour, possibly, unless we don't get extra time.
If the game does finish without a clear winner after regular time, then indeed we will, as you say, have extra time, 30 minutes of extra time, and penalties after that if the game prolongs.
Sanders this time got a chance to attack from a throw-in in the final third.
And what can they offer here in attack, Sandhurst?
It'll be Linden to take. He's gone a little bit longer. Didn't get the first contact. CMC can break.
Ooh, flirting with a bit of danger there, Sandhurst.
Done well to come out of that. Ball's out with Ian Lamb.
Ian Lamb's seen plenty of action down this right-hand side.
Oh, he's played it short.
And Pepperell again.
Nice
Lovely
play.
footwork there to
What
get
can
past
they do?
Ian Lamb.
3v3.
He's got men to his right.
Oh, Evans. Can he get a shot?
Here goes Evans.
Evans. Oh.
Straight into the hands of Roberts, the goalkeeper. But a chance on goal nonetheless.
Yeah, I think it's
Shot on
their
goal.
best chance of the second half. It's Mike Payton again, carrying the ball out. He's out of position now, though.
Good work from David Vendel there.
So it's another CMC throw in the final third, similar area.
Have you seen this before?
For the 84th time, they get a chance to put the ball in the box.
And still haven't broken the deadlock here. Or broken their duck, I should say, CMC. Still 1-0 down.
Can he turn? And Sanders get a chance to bring the ball, carry the ball out. Nice play again. He's had a good game, hasn't he?
He has, Pepperell.
Can they get the numbers forward?
How,
gone into the box, and it's defended well.
Oh, but Pepperell once again. And will he
Edge
shoot
of the
from
box.
from this range? No, the referee
I think it might be a head injury.
having a look here. Yeah, we hope Player concerned is all right. Medical staff just running onto the pitch here. Seems to be moving. Moving okay,
Yeah,
just still down on the
good
ground.
sign. Yeah, he's moving. He thinks he's getting up.
Yeah, good to see.
Must say credit to the CMC defence. They have got their head on most things this evening, haven't they? From crosses or longer balls into the box. They've dealt with a lot.
They have dealt with a lot and managed to keep it to 1-0. But then again, Sandhurst have also so far kept that clean sheet despite all the CMC efforts. So it's been an interesting one for both defences as well.
Yeah, we were spoilt, weren't we? 4-minute goal, and then we've not seen one for the last hour. But I still think there's going to be more to play in this game. 25 minutes at least, we know.
Perhaps one or two twists to the tail.
I remember here last year with the major units final, we had 2 very late goals to turn the game on its head. So I'm still hopeful that we get that kind of drama. That'd be good for the neutral.
Absolutely. And interesting also to see how the tempo of the game. Here's Leverett. Doesn't quite get to the ball there. How the tempo of the game might shift towards the end. Players getting a bit more tired. Trying to avoid that feeling of perhaps wading through treacle or through custard, as some might say.
Again, Sandhurst looked to play again, but that final action, just giving the ball away, is not helping them tonight.
And Norris down the middle. Just skews off the boot of Sumner.
Can he turn?
That's found its way into to red possession through Pepperell.
Pepperell's making them tick at the moment. I think he's getting more involved. Evans free with lots of space on the ball again.
That's pushed through there to Tara Wright.
Yeah, great ball. Can he get across?
And the cross comes in. And just
it's a goal! It's a goal!
Fantastic score there. Wonderful cross.
What's the referee giving
and
here?
Hold on, the ref has just blown his whistle. Off his arm.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, well that was... and we're also seeing... Once again, a player down feeling the effects of that in the goal, but a wonderful ball through.
Yeah. Good play. Evans out wide. Great cross in, and for the first time this evening, they've not met the ball first, CMC, and the ball has ended up in the net. However, ruled out for what we think is a handball.
Ref just signalling there. And
that certainly would have changed the dynamics of this one, wouldn't it, if there was a 2-goal advantage into the last 23 minutes. However, goals struck out. It's still 1-0.
How much will this one open up towards the end of this match? Just under 70 minutes played here at the Aldershot Military Stadium, and it's Sandhurst 1, CMC 0.
That let-off might boost
Could that be a crucial
CMC.
Point in this game?
Yeah, hopefully they can get their foot back in this game. They need to. They're behind.
That's just a bit behind Ian Lamb there.
Tired legs kicking in now, I think.
That was a fairly tired challenge there.
Oh, Malin, can he chase? Goalkeeper's got there and cleared his lines.
Pretty clean from Jared Roberts in the end.
Evans, can he get his team further up the field? He's tried that ball again, and it's got to a good area, and he's lost the ball.
Luke on YouTube rightly says, can't take too many risks with Leverett around.
Yep, but as the scores stand, they'll be pleased that they have kept him fairly at bay with the score being 1-0.
Just waiting here for the ball. Mike Payson of Sandhurst. Throwing it to Papperell. Himself has seen plenty of the ball this half.
You can just see Sandhurst getting a foothold in that central midfielder area, and they've got the ball in a great crossing area. What can he do? Can the ball get in the box? Yes,
the cross comes through. Pepperell's there at the end of it.
And well collected by the goalkeeper. There's a substitution going on down there the side.
It looks like number 16 4. We'll just get that for you in just a second. The official just
he's in.
Sign up, but he's straight in
He's
there.
in. Great save.
Fantastic save there in the end from Norris. He had to come out and meet that challenge.
A great pass, Leverett, as we'd expect, on the last shoulder, in behind, keeper rushed out. Great save to keep his team in front.
It could have very easily been 1-1 there, but for that save. And we've seen both keepers have periods of being very busy indeed.
That save right there, Si, could be quite a defining moment come later on.
Coupled with what we saw just a few moments ago, that goal that was disallowed. And David Vendel here with the corner.
He's flicked the ball back on. Oh, he's miscleared it. He's done well to recover that one.
Yeah, plenty of space now for Sandhurst to be able to try and find their man up the pitch, but Sandhurst having none of it.
That's a foul.
And gets the free
Been
kick.
a common theme that is that ability to keep the ball for longer periods. 2-3 passes needs to extend to 4 or 5 if they want to get a foothold in this.
They've got to keep that consistency up because they know that both teams are threatening plenty on the counter-attack.
Not sure the change here. I think it could be 16 on, 10 off. So I think that's Rob Guyton, who doesn't look very happy to be coming off. Thought he had a good game, to be fair.
He's raring to go for more, but he is brought off. Rob Guyton.
Done a good job, the European Masters Cup winner, Rob Guyton, PT Court.
The ball's back in the box here, but Sandhurst have plenty of time to clear.
Let's see what substitute Andrew Mott can do. Again, smart from Evans. Too much space in there. He's allowed to touch it past the midfielder, and he's won himself a foul.
We've just seen a few more stoppages in the last 10 minutes. Just players getting a bit more tired. Discipline just waning a little bit.
I think that'll favour Sandhurst, just disrupt the momentum of the game, stops CMC getting any form of momentum. They'll be happy with that.
That's played fairly long there, but headed clear by CMC. And Payton trying to do what he can to get the ball back for his men in red. A little slip.
Another foul. Evans again. He's in the wars tonight, isn't he?
He has. He's felt. He's felt some of those challenges. That's for sure.
I don't think he'll be too bothered if the result stays like this and he gets the winning goal.
All these men putting their bodies on the line for their teams.
Oh, he's done well, and the ball's wide. It's another half chance. Another ball into the box, which is key.
Not too much trouble in the end there for Jared Roberts, a keeper in highlighter colours for CMC.
What can they do here? Can they get their danger man in behind? He's lurking.
He's lurking right up the middle there, Leverett, moving towards the left-hand side of the box. The ball's played across the pitch.
Nice play.
Rather well
nice
there
play.
to Neil
Can they
Kelly.
slide him in, and the ball's run out. That little bit of quality is what they need if they're going to get back into this game. Can't afford to be passing the ball out of play in the final third.
It's those little details, those little inches that are going to make the difference here. 75 minutes played.
Sandhurst just happy to clear their lines at the moment, just get rid of that immediate danger.
Ian Lamb watching on as the ball's hoofed away from danger.
I wasn't going to quite say hoofed, but I think you're quite accurate there, Si.
I shouldn't be encouraged really, but here we are.
What can they do?
Oh, and it's gone again, but that's...
yeah, it's high and wide.
Too many eggs for breakfast, it seems. That ball's high and wide. And Norris just takes his time here, looking to reflect the fact that, as you say, Griff, Sandhurst looking to use some of those breaks and slow the tempo down maybe just a little. Try and regain their hold in this game.
Yeah, I mean, they've only used one sub. They only have 2 in total, so they'll be keen to get as much respite, get as much pause in the game as they can. I'm pretty convinced they will not be happy with just a 1-goal lead, though, going into these latter stages of the game. They're going for it.
At the very least,
can they get across? It's goal kick.
Goal kick here. Roberts looks up to see his sea of blue up ahead.
They're starting to go along. They're looking for Leverett, but he's getting crowded out now.
Sandhurst wanting that cushion. Get certainly another goal they'll be wanting in the hunt here. 1-0. Could produce a few nervy moments towards the end, especially seeing that CMC are giving every opportunity a good go.
Ian Lamb goes back to his centre-back, and again across. They're trying to build through the pitch now into the left-back, and it's intercepted. Great tackle there. The ball's out. Again, gives them that rest, gives them time to get organised and hang on to this lead.
As we approach 80 minutes, still Sandhurst 1, CMC 0 at Aldershot Military Stadium on a dry but brisk evening here.
CMC just got a bit more time on the ball. I think tired legs are kicking in for both teams.
Sandhurst just finding the last 5 minutes really a little more comfortable than they had been towards the beginning of that second half.
Yeah, they've got themselves into it. I think they had to. But when we thought they had a bit of control, you know, Leverett was in and that could have easily changed the dynamics of this, but they need to keep focused. They've got 10 plus minutes to remain focused and disciplined, and they could find themselves the prize at the end.
Everyone watching, keeps everyone interested. Not, still both sides giving it all, and not giving each other an inch at all. CMC with ball again in Sandhurst half.
Just a bit more space now, and they've won a foul. It's quite some distance away though.
Skipper Alex Perry.
I think both teams are going to go for this, aren't they? Tired legs out there don't matter as much now. They need to see the finish line through.
They'll not be thinking too much about those tired legs. They'll be pushing as hard as they can with everything they've got for the last 20 minutes, 10 minutes, I should say, just for 10 minutes of regular time here. And if we do see an equaliser, well, then the match will go to extra time and potentially penalties if it continues that way.
See what CMC can do here.
Sumner with a free kick.
Some distance if he did have the audacity to go for this and try and beat the Sandhurst keeper, Stephen Norris.
He'll have to connect well.
No,
And
can't beat the wall.
Low into the wall there.
Very ambitious effort. He's back on the ball though.
The ball's just lobbed up in the vicinity of Leverett, but
eaten up by Peyton. He's had a good game for me. Si, what do you think?
Peyton's been visible the whole way through, hasn't he? Both halves. He's been a constant presence and a nuisance, a thorn in the side for CMC.
Yeah, I think they needed that type of character, especially if you've got a little whippet in a thorn in your side in Leverett, I guess, and I think he's coped really well.
Hasn't been easy to read for him at all, but he's done very well. The ball takes the aerial routes now again.
Yeah, I think it's the least riskiest. He's away.
Here goes Leverett again.
He's in.
Using that pace to great advantage here. And
Great save.
Yeah, it's a save again from Stephen Norris.
Credit to the two defenders that made it difficult for him, right on his tail.
Closing down that angle.
Yeah, stopped him getting an easy finish.
Well, Norris has had his work cut out this evening, and has done well there again.
Again, time on the ball now. Can they settle it down? Evans, good. Linking through Peyton, and they've given it away again. They're asking for trouble.
That ball is the ball to nowhere, but the ref
just over hit, isn't it? They're trying to find their target man. Not on this occasion. Long from the goalkeeper. It's come straight back.
Important to keep it
It's come
keep
from
it
an offside
straightforward.
position. Same again.
Big clear from Norris.
And he's away.
Pepperell's away.
What can he do?
Making his way into the box here, Pepperell. The angle closing down on him somewhat.
Can he get a shot? Can he find a teammate? No, he can't. And the ball
sprays across the box.
Carried out now through CMC. What can they do? Got the ball wide.
And down to the other end we go.
It's Peyton again, isn't it, to clear
Peyton,
the lines?
He's there. He's always there, ready to take on that attack. And the ball crossed in, but no real worries there for the keeper in the end.
Yeah, I think you're forced to get a cross in of some kind there. There's a lot of bodies, a lot of Sandhurst bodies in the way. They're making it difficult now. They're kind of trying to see out the last few minutes. 83 on the clock.
Not long to go. We wait to see the decision on at a time. But, certainly approaching the final moments of this game, if the score stays.
Norris happy to kill the clock. Can feel the stress mounting up amongst the players. A bit of urgency now. Cleared away by Malek.
And Leverett again with space.
Dangerous attack here. If he can do something with it.
Close
yes,
eye
he
from
can.
The defenders. And
Balls across and swept up, but not cleared too far.
Very unconvincing there from the defence. Another opportunity here for CMC, but it's blocked.
can see players down, cramp, tiredness. Last few minutes of a cup final.
Emptying the tank.
We did see the final sub for Sandhurst. Daniel Hutton warming up there. I don't know if he's going to be used as their final sub. He might have to be used.
The final of not many, of course. Can
he get a shot? Can he get the ball back in the box?
Headed away there from Sandhurst defence. It's back in the box again, and
keeper's there to collect.
Bounces nicely into the hands of Norris. Well, if it stays as it is, with 85 minutes gone, Sandhurst 1-0 up. They will be crowned Army Minor Units Cup champions for the 3rd successive year, which would be a very impressive run from them. But CMC have a bit of time here, and we'll be hoping, of course, to convert some of those opportunities that they've had.
And he put pressure on the keeper.
Roberts takes it, passes it to Lamb.
And he's forced to throw. Good pressure in the end. And Sandhurst in no rush to take it, though, are they? They want to kill the clock.
Daniel
Referees tell him to hurry up. There's going to be a substitute.
Yeah, Daniel Hutton here for Sandhurst, number 12. And it's Tara Rai who's coming off.
Tactical change, I think, with Leverett kind of trying to peel on the left, on his left, onto the right back side, and maybe they've just got a fresh set of legs there to deal with him for the closing minutes. And the ball runs out, and it's a corner.
Sandhurst corner here. And taking their time, it seems, with this one. Not rushing themselves. 1-0 up. And just a few minutes of regular time to play. You have to see the additional time.
Yeah, you can see they're not in too much of a rush. They've got 4 back. Swarmed around at Leverett in case they do counter, but the ball's at the edge of the box. Evans, is he going to shoot? No.
And back out to Pepperell here. On the left-hand side.
Can they work a way in?
And yeah, a bit deflected there, that ball.
Oh, great play from Evans.
Oh, nice footwork there.
Can he get something?
Passing
Driven
through.
across and well defended, and it is a corner.
It's another corner. And Sandhurst another opportunity.
Evans down though. Evans down in the penalty box.
There's Evans again.
Yeah, he's had a good game, Evans. Obviously, the skipper leading by example, and as it stands, it's his goal that separates the two.
He's led his men well, mid-testing challenges. But it's his side that remain 1-0 up as we approach full time. And if we get to full time with the same score, then Sandhurst are once again going to be champions. But Leverett is up on the right-hand side, approaching the box.
Great defending.
Brilliant tackle there.
Brilliant defending, just when they needed him.
Huge there. There's a huge moment of the game. You feel it, it probably is, certainly at this stage, with CMC trying to...
I'm not sure what the referee's seen there, but he's deemed that is a foul, and it's going to be a CMC free kick. A bit of urgency. Encouraged from the sideline out.
A bit of a difference from the two sides at the moment. CMC showing quite a bit of urgency here to get on and make as many opportunities as they can in the dying moments. That's a fairly long ball there, but
can they get it back across? And no.
Norris gathers.
Payton was there to protect his goalkeeper. He's been excellent in the back line for me today, Mike Payton.
He's been brilliant. Ever present, always looking assured.
Yep, and I think they'll have him and the others to thank for a clean sheet so far. We're in added time, sight.
3 minutes. You feel plenty of chances.
What can they do
in front of us? And some tired legs out there.
Oh, very tired.
Neil plays out as far as he can up the pitch before.
Can he play? Oh, nearly got himself in.
Shepherding the ball there, the Sandhurst boys. Linden and Evans.
Nice play. What can they do? They're trying to run down the clock. They've got to keep it better, though, if they're going to keep the ball away from CMC.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
Player down, injured. Again, tired legs, but also an opportunity to run down the clock. Maybe a tactical one there. But they don't have any subs, do they, Si? So he's going to have to stay on.
They've exhausted their supply of subs, as you say, Griff. Indeed, they've managed well through the evening with just the 2 subs.
Yeah, they have. We spoke about strength in depth, but it's worked out well for them. Those players out there have absolutely ran their socks off, that's for sure, and they could get the prize for that.
Full credit to all the players tonight and the energy they've exerted. It looks like Liam Neal of CMC is also hobbling a little. Number 15 there in blue. But he ain't going anywhere, as they say.
No, he's not. No signs of getting up. He's lying down now. He's having a break. Great credit for and a great showcase for minor units. This one, for it to be this tight in a final. These two teams been very much at it tonight.
They've left nothing out there. They've both been at it, as you say, full tilt. As we say so, Jared Roberts, the keeper for CMC, just making his way up the pitch as much as he can to see if he can influence anything in these final moments. But his outfield players are certainly trying the business themselves so far. And the ball gets crossed into the box there and straight into the arms.
And he's down to
of a grateful Stephen Norris.
A little bit of time. They've got their player back on the pitch now. Don't want to spend too long with the man down. It's gone long.
Sandhurst looking to play territory, you'd say here. Get the ball just right down at the end.
They've got 30 seconds to push, I'd say.
The keeper looking, the referee, I should say, looking at his watch. The ball from the keeper there to Ian Lamb.
Need to get the ball forward, though, if they're going to get it back in. And they've given it away. Very cheap.
Referee well aware of the time here.
They've won a throw. Yeah, they've got a throw. They're going to be in no rush to get this ball. I think we're over the added time, Si.
Over by 40 seconds or so. And you feel that this is the last...
I think we've got to pick a player of the match, haven't we?
I believe we do. I think, as you say, Mark Evans has led his side very, very well indeed. Man in red, number 8. And it is they who, as the referee looks at his watch...
Yeah, Mark Evans, player of the match. Skipper, set the example early on. Caught the goalkeeper cold. Great free kick. Been calm throughout. And I think he might be leading his team up the steps to collect the trophy very shortly.
That's that goal, albeit an early goal, has been the one difference between these two very impressive sides tonight.
Yeah, and we said earlier, didn't we, about the chances that went to waste that could bite them in the backside, and I think that's been the case. Chance early in the first half, crossed the goal, no keeper to beat, and you know, that would have been pretty helpful right now, that's for sure. Substitute. Number 14. Coming on.
Last throw of the dice here for CMC.
Just wonder if they've got time to get the ball up, Si.
Well, Sandhurst are saying it doesn't matter about the time. We're going to keep ball in possession. And
this is it. Last chance to get the ball up.
Last chance here. Plays it up long.
He's onside. Oh, he's offside.
And
I think that could be it.
That offside call could well be the last play in the match.
They're looking to the referee now. Players are exhausted, you can see.
You can see every single one of them with the heavy legs.
Sandhurst won that whistle. They've got a chance to go as long as they can right now, I'm sure.
And still we play on.
Ah, they've won a throw as well. Great area as well, that could be it.
That could be the match. There's men in red. Looking full of anticipation with the final whistle, which would see them, you'd have to say, be crowned champions once again.
Ball comes in, what they're going to do? Are they going for goal, which I think they are.
A bit too much on that touch there.
An option would have been maybe to just keep the ball. And at a cost, they've got the ball, they're defending in their own half now. I think we're quite over the added time now.
They've been given quite a generous bit of added time here at the end of the match. We have seen a few niggles, one or two potential injuries there, as the players have got progressively more tired through the match.
Ref's watch may have stopped, do you think? I think we're quite a few minutes over the time.
We've played almost 7 minutes of added time here.
Sandhurst will be desperate to get the ball back. Get the ball as far as they can from their own goal. Leverett's on the ball. He's played him in.
Played up.
Great sweeping again.
Well, the extra added time makes it all the more impressive as Sandhurst are to defend this 1-0 lead, because they've had to defend that for quite some time in this match.
Great run in there to press, and
Lamb with a big ball.
Where can that ball drop? Can they get something? CMC, a bit of a lifeline, you could call it.
It's a bit scrappy out there.
And that's it.
And that's
Final
it.
Whistle.
We've been kept guessing through the game. We've seen end-to-end football. We've seen plenty of attacking threat from CMC as they've tried to recover from this early goal from Sandhurst. But it is Sandhurst who defend their title in the British Army Minor Units Cup football. And a very fitting player of the match. Your player of the match, Mark Evans, Griff. A wonderful game for him as he led his side to victory.
Yeah, I think another key point for him is I think he got quite a big knock in the first half, and you could see it took him a few minutes to get over it. It looked like he was potentially going to be substituted, but as a skipper, he's kept going, and I'm sure he'll feel that one in the morning, but that won't matter too much to him now. He's going to be lifting the trophy for his team, and Sandhurst have got their hands on that trophy yet again.
A special run for them in the last 3 years, third successive title, and you know, they were up against it at times today. They were up against it with CMC running them hard, especially with the pace of Leverett and some of the threats we saw from him. But yeah, Sandhurst, Mike Payson deserves a lot of credit, I think, in defence, as we've both been saying.
Yeah, they were up against a very dangerous player in Leverett, and for all his work, you know, it was matched equally by the stubborn defence of Sandhurst and the goalkeeper as well. They did have chances that they should have converted, and they'll be kicking themselves later on this evening, I'm sure. But that's football, isn't it? And if you don't take them chances, you know, and potentially momentum tilts, then you've got to be prepared that it's going to be a tough game for you. And I felt that despite being on the losing end, they created some great chances, and they were great finalists.
Well, we've got the skipper, Mark Evans, the victorious skipper with Julian Evans, down on the pitch.
Mark Evans, congratulations, winning skipper for Sandhurst. Fantastic performance. It was your goal that separated the teams tonight.
Yeah, you know, got fortunate. Free kick on the edge of the box myself. With me, Mark Gray, decided that I'd have it. A feeling felt good, so yeah, put it in the top bin. So happy days.
As a squad, down to the bare bones, because many of you are on leave at the moment because the last contingent of young officer cadets have finished. So the fact that you managed to beg, borrow and steal players for tonight's fixture says an awful lot about how seriously you boys take your football.
Yeah, we absolutely take it very seriously. You know, we called in other players today, obviously within the academy. We battled well. We spoke about what a game plan before the game, do the simple things, communicate well, and we'll come away with a positive result as we did today.
Yeah, your keeper kept you in the hunt as well with 2 fantastic saves in the second half.
Yeah, Steve Norris, you know, he's a stalwart of our team. You know, he's had a very strong season all season, and that's why he's our number one.
Well, look, congratulations to you. You've got an important job, silverware to go and pick up. What does this mean to you guys to have won this 3 times on the bounce?
Oh, you know, it's absolutely unbelievable, you know, from how busy we are as an academy. For us to produce 3 wins in 3 years, you know, that's just testament to how hard we train on a weekly basis. So,
well done. Go and do your captain's duties.
Thank you.
Well, he's praising his players there. Mark Evans, he's speaking obviously also about the depleted squad, really, given they're on leave, as we've said, Griff, and how hard they've had to dig, really, with that lack of depth at the moment. But I tell you what, that whatever depth they had worked very well.
Yeah, I think it makes it even more impressive, doesn't it, that they've got a depleted side and they've still managed to get themselves together. Very much an 11 on the pitch represents the club, and they've done that tonight with a lack of depth. Only two players on the bench, and they've done extremely well, and they'll be absolutely chuffed with themselves that they've all dug in and done a job.
And a word for the CMC players, they'll naturally be gutted. I mean, given everything that they threw at Sandhurst out there, and all the chances they created as well.
Yeah, well-worthy finalists, and I'm sure if it was a different day and different chances were converted, the result would be different. And credit to them, they've obviously doing great things to have won this trophy 3 times in the last 5 years, and certainly matched Sandhurst in the last 2. So yeah, I don't think this is the end of them. I think both of these 2 teams will be raring to go again next year.
Just watching the initial phases of the trophy presentation, the officials getting recognised for their work tonight. It's been a busy night for each and every one of them. The players just lining up opposite each other, and great to see, Griff, the respect they have for one another, because both squads, very busy men. They have very busy schedules in their day-to-day lives, and they both, they've given it all out there.
Yeah, they have, and going back to the officials, I think you'll agree, I think, Si, is that sometimes when you don't notice the referee, it's probably because he's had a very good game, and referee tonight was absolutely superb, must say, and his assistants also, yeah, fair play to them. I know the referee family in the army is a great up-and-coming thing, and they've absolutely done themselves proud tonight.
Mark Evans there, the skipper, the Sandhurst skipper, just going up there to receive a medal. His players watching on with great pride and admiration. He's led them well tonight. They'll be absolutely thrilled, and continuing that wonderful legacy they've built in the last number of years. Their 3rd successive title tonight, winning here at Aldershot Military Stadium. The trophy's out in front of us. The players are watching on. As you say, officials have done an amazing job tonight. They've been kept very busy, and up now comes CMC, the runners-up in this competition, the Army Minor Units Cup, and they've played their part. They'll be naturally disappointed, but they'll also know they're up against a very strong side.
Yeah, when you win it 3 years in a row, you've got a target on your back. I think Sandhurst has very much come for them over the last 3 years now. Obviously tonight being the 3rd, and you know that's football. When you're at the top, you're the one that everybody wants to beat. But clearly CMC keep showing up. They're in another final, and yeah, credit to them. You know, they're obviously a well-supported unit, and they were absolutely well matched tonight. Granted, Sandhurst got the result, but CMC certainly took them to the wire, and that's a great sign of a great team.
Well, a very special moment for the Sandhurst boys coming up. The shiny trophy down there, and all their medals still to collect as the victorious team coming up. Just sum up how special a moment it is for each and every one of those players in red.
Oh, brilliant. Obviously, they've spent this season getting together. They've got busy working commitments, and this is probably something that's had to come on top with in terms of extra time in the evenings, training, games, and to get together from the academy, like we've already alluded to, some of them on leave, they've got together and they've absolutely fought for each other tonight, and that feeling will be a lot of pride, a lot of tired faces, a lot of sore faces I can see down the bottom there. They've given it everything today, and I'm sure they'll worry about that problem tomorrow. Absolutely, they'll be looking to get in the ice baths, potentially out for a nice jog, maybe even a bit of swimming, some wild swimming out there in the freezing cold to get them reset. But we're just looking on here as Mark Evans, the Sandhurst skipper, victorious skipper, waits on to lift that trophy. And what a moment. You watch the boys in red there, excited. Here they go. Mark Evans. Great for Mark as well. The match winner, the man of the match, the captain. He gets to lift it for his side. Brilliant. And it's been a wonderful evening. Great football that we've been blessed to watch out there. It's been great having your company, Griff. And we've been treated really to a special night. So thanks everyone for joining us. It's been great getting some of your messages on Forces News YouTube. Don't forget, we're live once again tomorrow night from the Army boxing finals. And the players there lifting the trophy. Special moment, some water going into the air from some of those water bottles as well. But thanks for joining us this evening. We'll be live again tomorrow night. The Army boxing finals, also in Aldershot tomorrow evening. So thanks for your company, and we'll see you again soon.
In